Let's have some more rot. Is this... Oh no, I want this one. It's kinda hard. I don't have the rot playlist sorted, which I probably should do. They did say really good music. Alright, let's just cut the timer short. Doesn't matter, we don't have many viewers anyway. Let's just go ahead and start the game. I should have it, so you should be able to see it. This is gonna be Empires of the Undergrowth, which we played today already. And we'll be continuing with the same Formicarium, which means that you'll go to story and load this one. Also having a beer. So what did we do? Yeah, right. We need to play another mission. So that we can later beat the Formicarium challenge. I'm gonna see the upgrades. I think, yeah, this needs a lot. Unfortunately, I could use more here as well. So what you have to do, what about... Yeah, we don't have enough jelly either. Okay. You do get refunded if you move your colony, which is this. You get all your royal jelly back, and even bonus royal jelly for all the value of your colony, because you have to make all the food again. But you do start with like a bunch of stuff refunded, so that will be okay. For that reason, like replaying stuff is kind of good, but I don't want to do that if we can help it. So we'll see if we can just do this and then beat this experiment with whatever we get from this. This is gonna be hard, even on how difficult it is, can be really difficult. Let's go ahead and start this. I'm gonna go for... Mortar is very good when you get them to the highest level here, but early this is better, so that's when it matters the most, I feel like. At the same time, mortar could be very valuable. No, I think we go rapid fire again. Oh yeah, I also need to do something. This is, again, I might have to every now and again check YouTube, because since Zach made a video, a lot of new people are asking questions coming around, so yeah, I have to do that. See about content. I'm gonna upload the first video from this to YouTube, I think, for the VODs channel. It will fit the format. Let's export it as private. I'm gonna have to do a thumbnail and whatnot later. Alright. Let's quickly check. So we have some food here.
A number of small Formica, Rufa and Fusca colonies have established themselves.
This one is hard, as I said.
Those nearest to the water's edge have enjoyed the first pick of the washed-up seafood for the past few days. However, as the sun and moon near alignment and the first spring tide of the month approaches, high tide draws nearer to these intrepid gnats. Seemingly aware of their circumstances, these colonies are preparing to relocate to higher ground. There is only one way up the bank, and the route is currently occupied by a small roof.
This one is different. What we'll have to do is
will have to hold their ground against
we'll have to juggle this.
Siege.
Two groups.
It will be 3 days before the high tide washes away the competition. If the colony survives, it will inherit the beach. But this won't be an easy fight.
Need to start spreading them out on 2 groups already. We need more. And here as well. This is gonna be digging, which is not great. Might have to delay making soldiers for a while, which is not good. But we need workers, we just need workers for the early part. Excavate that. Extra food stores. And we'll set these to not fight, the workers, and they'll just go and collect honeydew from the aphids. And there are gonna be ladybugs coming to eat the aphids, but our workers cannot stop them anyway. They don't really fight us, they just want to eat the aphids. So let them do that until we can get enough food to do something about it. I'm tempted to bust into this.
Although the nests nearer the water have better access
one
to
enemy.
food
Surely we can deal with one enemy.
This Rufa colony need not starve. The plant life growing nearby is home to herds of grey aphids. As they feed on plant sap,
I'm gonna try
these
to
tiny insects
route
excrete droplets of
the
honeydew,
workers back
which
for a
the wood
moment.
ants find
Then
irresistible.
we need to go down
They
and
need only protect the aphids from danger to receive a constant supply.
unfortunately we'll need like a lot of different
Doing so
kinds
is not
of
always
groups.
simple, however. Hungry ladybird beetles know exactly where the aphids like to graze. They can strip an unguarded stem bare
Okay, we need
in
to
a mere matter of
set them to
minutes.
fight, that's a
The
mistake.
ants will need to keep a close watch over their flock.
There you go. Soldier. Third group is gonna be here and not gather food, just defend. This one, same deal, but on the other side. So many groups. Need to manage everything. This is, as I said, really difficult. Let's try to send them in, get some of this. Would be nice to get some arranged ants. More. Would be great to be able to get this. I'm gonna try to get it with the ranged ants. For now they are not needed. Just gonna delete this.
This colony must remain small for now. Food is too scarce to support greater numbers.
Did we collect everything? Not yet. More ranged ants. Some more brokers would be nice. It's all a balancing act, though. Some more melee. Not sure if we are able to defend. Probably not yet. Yeah, if we had the ranged ants, perhaps. They're still collecting. Okay, these. Let's assign them. As I said at the start, this is gonna be difficult. Much more difficult than the previous missions. We are getting attacked, I think, right? There are two colonies. This is the
Party of Formica Fusca black ants are heading inland. The
We
high
need to
ground
defend.
Roofer colony must defend their territory.
It's only 4, but it can get higher. Getting more soldiers. I'll need to improve them. It's not much, but it will make a difference. They can hold out for longer. There you go. Now we can assign them their own things. The harvest must continue. We need to continue harvesting stuff. Yeah. Highway. Expensive, but will help overall efficiency. Could also use extra nest workers. I'm gonna just put them here. And if we make more, we should be able to stop the ladybugs from eating the aphids. Bad
The
sign.
Roofer colony on the low ground are sending troops to clear a path for their queen. The high ground colony must keep them at bay.
More troops. Tough. Getting loads of food now. Clear this. We need loads of space. Very important on this one. It's gonna be difficult. I'm gonna bust this open probably soon. Oh no, 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 don't do that. Another attack? No, 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 it's nighttime is coming. We definitely need those soldiers. Let's improve some of them.
The lower ground colonies have relented their siege for now. Night approaches, and with it, it brings a host of nocturnal predators out
More
onto the
improvements.
beach. The high ground ants could go underground to wait out the night, but they would have to leave their precious aphids unguarded.
Let's get
It
this
is
going.
a difficult choice for this colony. Face the peril out in the open, or hide away and risk losing their only reliable source of food.
Super ad. Do you have ads? That's Twitch though, that's not me. I don't add ads because it drives people away and I need as many people as possible, so ads are stupid for my channel, so I don't use them. But Twitch still uses ads normally, like it dictates when it happens and I can't influence it. But I could have been adding extra and I don't do that. Okay. Looks good so far. Maybe some improvements. Perhaps couple like Subaru. I don't know. Do people who watch Twitch usually afford Subaru? Such a weird ad to add. Who am I to judge that? It could be wrong. I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, some channels use ads, like, you know, ad one every 20 minutes or something. It's like TV, it's awful. I hate ads. In my own entertainment, so I try to minimize it.
The workers have done all they can to improve these food stores.
Let's get this sorted. Beetle is a problem. I need some more workers, I think. Just paid mine off last year, took 6 years. Oh, that's, yeah. A long time. Well, to each their own. You know, some people are like care about certain things, and that's fine. For me, cars were never really an interest, so I couldn't really tell you, you know, what most people enjoy about that. But if you like that, that's fine. Get an improvement. We need to set this to be closer so they can harvest. Same here. Should I still have food? More improvements. They changed this mission slightly, I think, to have food, more food during the night time. So previously it was insanely hard. Right now it even seems like I'm constantly getting food, which was not the case before. a huge interest for me, just to travel through snowy mountains to visit my daughter as well for that. Alright. Yeah, then I get it. I actually don't own a car. I know in the US that's like a no-no. But I live in the capital, so like whenever I go, there's public transport which works fine. Having a car is rather expensive even to upkeep, so I just never had one. But I do have a license, but I just didn't really own a car ever.
The workers have done all they can to improve these food stores.
If you live in a rural area, that's a must, but otherwise, not so much. It's just a bother, really. It's not that I don't know, just public transport here sucks unless you're in a big city, yeah. I get it. A lot of people also live in the suburbs, right, in the US, and that's like, there's just no public transport. If there's a bus, you are lucky. And that might even be like a very far away bus stop anyway. Just probably super crowded as well. So, not good. Here you have trams, which helps a lot. And of course buses. Widespread network. But, yeah, different things. Oh, no point complaining about any of it. Some people use trains as well. Yeah, that's because the infrastructure has been here for a long time. But also there are other bad things about it, like the city design is from medieval times. So, you know, Prague has some streets that are just made for carts, horse carts, and it's just not really conducive to car traffic in any way, shape or form. So when people try to then use it that way, it tends to have some problems. But yeah, it's good to be able to rely on it, on the public transport, and not have to worry about you getting to a place. Like sometimes you get
and the battle for the
like a small delay or something, but it's not usual that you would have to walk very far for a stop or something like that.
Succeeding in securing vital food supplies to see them through the oncoming onslaught.
And oh yeah, subway as well. That's a big thing, the biggest probably. Just for some reason didn't talk about, but subway is huge. Because then you can work on the other side of the city and get there in like 20 minutes if the subway stop is nearby. So now the bad ants will try to fight us again soon. And they get food from here, so they actually have it easy. They have so many fishes, 15,000 food from that. Just like unlimited food. So just keep spawning. Like some
the Fuska
more.
colony is sending a wave of warriors to clear a path for their queen.
Okay. That's actually not scary. They do start to send some leveled up guys. So my thinking is we need to catch up on upgrades. Next up is the wood ants, probably. No, Fuska is also wood ants, right? They are both wood ants, but these only use warriors, these use ranged enemies. They're coming? They should spawn soon. There they go.
The Rufa colony are sending another assault. They are desperate to
They
reach higher
changed
ground.
this. This is so much more food than usual. Because they recognized how busted it was before. It was just literally impossible to play it on harder difficulties. because of the attack sizes and the lack of food. You had to kind of have another group to clear this in the meantime, which just wasn't really viable when everything else is going on. Like even more ants. And we are continuously driving away the ladybugs, which is good. I'd love more workers. Not a bad idea. Another attack? No, not yet. Level up. There we go.
More black ants are emerging from the Fusca nest.
Hopefully we beat that. That's pretty big. Let's try to level up some guys. We win. Next up is the wood ants, the shooter enemies. Let's level up these tiles. Perhaps some ranged improvements. Should get in place. I actually like another group. Just because I couldn't use it to clear around the map. But that's too much to ask, I think.
More soldiers are emerging from the roofer nest.
Let's kill them. They have the... They seem to have mortar and a fast attack. Okay, we killed the ladybug. It's very rare to see that. Okay, 300. Let's get some more. There you go. It's a lot of spending. Okay, but level 3s, if we get some level 3s, that would make a big difference. Another upgrade would be great. Oh yeah, they left. But one of the layers is already flooded, so they're definitely running out of time.
Night falls, and a temporary truce emerges between the warring colonies. Once again, the high ground wood ants must make a choice. Do they defend the aphids, or will they hide, resting their forces until the morning?
Let's get some level ups. Not sure if our workers will actually be able to take that. Yeah, they are. Okay, good. It can just be carried away. Okay. It's kind of neat. Yeah, just supercharge our army. Beetles. Horde of ladybugs. We are stopping them, or at least most of them. Looks like our melee could use some improvements. There's the ecological ant poison and the water. which I and my father have used so many times against these small creatures. I love ants, man. Feels ants, man. Ants are great. They can also be a pest. Water is here. It's gonna fuck these nests up. That's why they are trying to attack us. And it's gonna happen. Like, yeah. Try as they may. That's why this whole thing is happening. They need to escape from below ground. It's not gonna happen. We need more numbers. I guess it's gonna remain there. More beetles. Looking forward to the leaf cutters. Those are a lot of fun to play. So many upgrades. Gonna be so swole. Too swole to control. Need some more though, and can I even? Well, if I bust this, it's gonna be a lot of stuff in my nest. Probably not the smartest idea I've ever had in my life. Get a highway. Workers are probably fine. We most likely have enough, yeah. It's a lot of ladybugs. Alright, let's try and steal this. Steal the prey. Some more numbers would be good. Just gonna quickly check something. Okay, we're good. Get some of this. Got some pretty swole ants, but I'm running out of space. I need to destroy this, but it's just too well defended. I guess I could do it when the morning hits. Just like quickly rush it. Yeah, I guess we have to do that. I don't really want to, but I don't seem to have a choice. Ants are coming out. Alright, so this is 3. Let's put these here. Cut into this.
Dawn breaks, and the battle for the high ground will soon continue. The high ground colony defended their aphid flocks well, succeeding in securing vital food supplies to see them through the oncoming onslaught.
Let's go. A lot of food, which we can't really get. Well, we could use this group, I guess.
More black ants are emerging from the Fusca nest.
A lot of day, okay. Some of them are upgraded, but we are as well. Defend the ramp. Would have liked to bust into this. This is risky though. This could unleash some pretty bad things.
More soldiers are emerging from the roofer nest.
Let's attack. Black ants again, soon. Not yet. It's gonna happen. There you go.
Both lower ground colonies are now sending out armies at the same time.
That's a problem. Our soldiers were kinda nearby though, so we're probably good. Okay. I think another attack? For too long? Yep. Oh no, it's a big one.
Black ants and wood ants are heading from their nests to the high ground.
It's again both at the same time. But they're leaving, which means that night is inbound. Last night for defense. Because then the last day is gonna be like a huge attack. It's best if you huddle underground for that one. Just gonna let it happen now. Still getting food, so we can keep upgrading.
Night falls, and a temporary truce emerges between the warring colonies. Once again, the high ground wood ants must make a choice. Do they defend the aphids, or will they hide, resting their forces until the morning?
This shouldn't be a problem. We'll see what the night offers. It's a good idea to hold it just for the extra food. So you're still getting it. I'd like to expand even more. Numbers would be really good. Some melee, yeah. Oh, there are crabs as well. That's not very good. The crabs could be rather bad. Let's just move this up. What about here? Yeah, this is kind of... wrong. So let's move it. There you go. The crabs delay you so much. 4 of these? Okay. Well, that's a lot. That is a lot. Cut all that off. I think we got it. Numbers or upgrades? Probably numbers. Nature is cruel. Sometimes. Nature is cruel all the time, man. Nature is way crueler than man. Because man is nature. No, and some things in nature are absolutely horrifying. Way more horrifying than whatever man has created. It's just on the edge. Just collect it. Just collect it. We are struggling to get enough workers to carry off all the food. Some upgrades. It's a lot. Okay, well, we don't seem to have a choice. These might eat some of my stuff. Maybe we drive some of them off at least? Yeah. Well, it could have been worse. Actually, they didn't even eat any of them. This keeps spawning garbage. That is a problem. Let's come back. Still so much here. We should definitely collect that. But they just keep crawling out. Well, let's give them time. It's fine. We can collect them later. Try to go in. I think we are just lacking the amount of workers we would need to carry this off completely. Almost. Are the ants spawning? No, not yet. Alright, which is pretty good. Some upgrades, keep us on top. Nature is horrible. In Italy, they have a popular band called Tactical Nuclear Penguins. Believe me, it is a horror. Is it real? But penguins, I wouldn't say they are necessarily the most horrifying thing in nature, but like parasitic wasps, specifically. Certain kinds of fungi, parasites in general, even bacteria and some viruses. Like, there's a lot in nature that's just completely bonkers. Yeah, the parasites are the worst.
Last night's high tide was dangerously close to the low-ground nests. Today is their last chance to relocate. The low-ground colonies won't show any restraint. Their attacks will be desperately vicious. Fortunately for the high-ground colony, many aphids survived the night. Access to food will be pivotal for the upcoming battle.
Are they already coming? They are. Okay, well. Just gonna defend, I guess. They shouldn't attack like this. They overstretched when they... What is it? They changed how this mission works. Just gonna let our front line do that for a bit, that's fine. As long as
a
our
large
workers...
black ant force has been sent from the Fusca nest.
Yeah, well, they already had a force. Didn't go well for them. Attack. Name is Penguini Tattici Nucleare. But yes, they are real. I haven't heard that. If it's metal, I would probably like it. But I don't like death metal. It's really death metal, isn't it? 1,110 million plays on Spotify. For the riders, which means love. What? Ridere. Really? This is so many weird things. Is this real? I don't know. Would probably believe it when I see it. Well, let's say for the sake of the argument that they are real. Still, I wouldn't say they are as horrifying as some of the other things in nature. Oh no. That guy's good, held up.
More wood ants are heading toward the high ground colony.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty big. Not good. Let's attack. Need to fall back. 110 million plays. That's a lot. Yeah, just defend. They should send their queens soon. Let's fall back. Let them capture this, that's fine.
Both lower ground colonies are now sending out armies at the same time.
Just in the nick of time. We have some food, so we can see what happens. They should get shredded, right? Yeah, pretty much. We did lose a couple. Oh yeah, we've got this. I think we cannot lose at this point. With what I have. We just need to not do something stupid. Like not try to defend this anymore. Even though it is really important. Now it's all about this.
The day is almost over. The low ground is
what if we all
starting
pretended
to flood.
we were in an ad
The low ground nests
What
are
if
emptying completely, and the ants are
we
rushing
could
up the
just move to
bank.
China.
This is their
If
final assault.
assuming you don't already live in China. There are some
The ants
collectivists
will
on
fight
Earth.
to the death.
Just, I guess, the closest experience you can get. That's the queen. She's gone. There's gonna be another. Yeah, she's coming. Who's she's? When do you finally unlock the ankle colony? Ankle colony? Is that it's some sort of pun and I don't get it. Ah. I do, yes. Well, I don't have answers.
The wood ants upon the hill have finally defeated their would-be successors. Tomorrow their empire will expand to the undefended intertidal flats below, commanding both the aphid farms and the bounty of the sea. This colony will rise to become an undeniable power in the undergrowth.
Stick to jelly. We have moist collective in Denmark.
Progressing?
The Queen is exhibiting interesting new
Moist
behaviors.
collective.
I believe the colony
They
is
sometimes
beginning to adapt.
look for friends to join them when they search through the trash containers behind supermarket. What? Maoist collective. Oh, sorry, I saw moist. Moist. Oh no. Is that real? Like, Maoism is one of the worst kinds of communism, even though effectively all communists are the same, but Maoists are the absolute worst. Like, if you were talking about kill counts, they've probably got the most, and some of the ways that they killed people with is, well, some of the worst things that humans ever done to each other, so good for them, I guess. Is this real? Yeah. I don't know. Nancy is telling me that there is a Maoist combine in Denmark. Is that real? It's surely not real. I don't know about the details of that collective, right? Well, if you call yourself a Maoist, then you have to embrace the cult of personality that goes with it. That means all the things that Mao did, which a lot of them were not good. And also, Mao was a disgusting person, by the way. Like, just one of the things he did, he never brushed his teeth as an adult. And he's just a disgusting person in general. But, well, of course, the worst part is the politics. But why would you worship someone like that? It's the point, right? In any case, let people believe in what they want. It's just baffling, absolutely baffling to me. Yeah, but in modern day terms, like today, you actually get most Westerners talk about communism like in idealistic ways. Because none of their countries actually had communism. Yeah. I don't like to talk about politics, but when someone mentions it, you asked for it, man. I don't want to do it. We can just stop. It would be great for everyone if we just stop. We don't have to continue. You know, I would like that. Depends on what you want. Okay, so, well, we don't have much food, which is not good. We could take this, but that's really not much. 200. I don't think we survive with this. I don't even have a single level 3 ant. That's a problem. We need to beat another mission before we do this thing. I would really like not to have to do that. How powerful is this? Will it survive whatever the scientists have planned? Well, that's unlikely, but I really don't want to grind. We could do something really quick and simple, right? Subjugation. Just a quick subjugation? Perhaps. Just a quick subjugation.
This Formica Fusca Black Ant Queen has given birth to her first brood. While the workers establish their new territory in the earth, above ground, a nearby colony of Formica sanguinea slave maker ants are on the lookout for would-be victims. These ants specialize in stealing larvae from neighboring nests.
Most teams don't do politics much, yes. But I'm not.
Colony isn't prepared.
That's exactly because this topic is very dangerous.
Wiped out entirely.
You know why I'm fine with talking about? Well, fine. I don't like doing it, but when people ask about it, I'm kind of okay with continuing. The reason why is I have nothing to lose.
Formica sanguinea are not the only danger.
Because streamers would never tell you what they think.
There is something even more sinister nearby.
It's one advantage I have. I have nothing to lose, which is kind of good, but also kind of sad. But never, remember, never piss off a man that has nothing to lose. Never ends well. Take care of this. So we have time, which is nice. The spiders are gonna be a problem. We just need numbers. Like big worker energy. The strategy gamer politics might come up at some point. They do, and people do ask about or start talking about it fairly often. Which again, not the smartest thing to talk about, considering all the things that go along with it, but most of the time I'll tell you what I think, and that's good. So I do speak my mind, but sometimes I can't because Twitch, but you know, it's not banned or anything, it's just not advised to
a funnel web spider
to do it too much.
She is large,
right?
Fast, and equipped with a deep, powerful.
Let's just attack it. Hopefully we can overwhelm.
Her lair is carpeted by sheets of silk
Don't
woven
like
between
we are
tripwires
losing so
that
many.
radiate out from the entrance. She can detect even the slightest vibrations with her sensitive legs.
Again, scary again.
If it strays too close, will be snapped away in the blink of an eye.
But you don't understand,
By working
Flying
together,
Dancer.
the
We have
ants
no
have
need for
overwhelmed
Maga,
one of the
as
funnel web
ants are
spiders.
already great.
She won't be causing any more trouble for the colony. Her sisters, however, still present a
No,
problem.
ants are amazing. They don't need Maga. Because they never were put down. As in terms of species and how prolific they are and how successful they are in terms of nature, ants are actually like if you count for weight of all ants on Earth, they would weigh more than the whole humanity.
The question remains as to whether
Which is
they
kind of
will
terrifying,
encourage a generation
because
of
they do
now
have a hive
or
mind.
wipe out the colony entirely. In the end, it will come down
But
to
yeah,
their
like
tenacity.
they are fairly
Defending
successful
ants.
species. Of course, if we were like, oh, we need to destroy the ants because reasons, we could, I think, like destroy a whole bunch of them. But from like a naturalistic point of view of not the, you know, not dominance of an ecosystem, but just how prolific are you in any environment on Earth apart from like Antarctica? Ants are out there, like they have colonized pretty much anything. Really, really successful as a species.
This colony must remain small for now. Food is too scarce to support greater numbers.
Need to upgrade.
The workers have done all they can to improve these food stores.
Mosquitoes can be destroyed. You are not wrong, actually. That's one of the things that we don't need mosquitoes for anything. They don't actually fill any role in an ecosystem. But maybe that's actually... I heard someone who is reputable talk about it that way. But I actually don't believe it. Because, like, surely there are some animals that rely on them for sustenance, right? And that must not have been taken into account. Because I'm sure that some animals probably rely on them on sustenance.
The colony is
like it forms a part of their
There's not
food
enough
pyramid,
to
right?
feed the new brood.
But otherwise, for us humans, yeah, like mosquitoes actually don't do anything. Like we could get rid of them, and for us it would be just a net gain. But I think some animals must feed on them. Oh no, we have a raid soon. Raid Shadow Legends, no! The worst thing in the universe is here. It's gonna happen. Hopefully we can make it back. Looks like we did. There's another spider. We need to destroy. Ants never successfully conquered my mother's kitchen.
The slave makers will head straight for the brood chambers. They must be stopped.
Yeah, they have not. You monster! How many have you killed, huh? They deserve it if they intrude on your territory, of course.
Was no match for the valiant defenders.
But normally,
the
like,
remain safe.
Ants are cool. They are really cool. Also horrifying, but cool. Eat everything. Surprised with your mother moonlights as an ant queen. Well, I don't know. I don't know Florinense's mom, but it's a touchy subject. No, some species of ant do invade human homes, which of course is awful and unsanitary. That's why you need to take care of them. But if it's outside, like, I wouldn't necessarily want to purge them or anything. They're actually good for the ecosystem. They eat all sorts of insects. Like a anthill in a forest. You would be surprised how many insects that anthill eats a month. It's kilos upon kilos of insects.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
This is kind of dumb. I should have done this. Okay. Oh, there's a raid coming. Okay.
There are intruders in the nest.
Let's try to overwhelm this. Let's come back. There you go. I could send workers on the adventure here. Should probably add some workers for
the
our
Sanguinia colony seeks once again to bolster its numbers. A battalion of slave makers charge into the nest.
Some upgrades.
The raiding party has left, and with them they have taken 10% of the black ant brood. The danger may be gone for now, but this truce is merely a formality. The Sanguinia are already planning their next onslaught. Predators are loose in the nest.
It's gonna be difficult.
The larvae must be protected.
We'll suffer some losses here. It's fine.
The workers have done all they can to improve these food stores.
I think she does. Her evenings are filled with bingo. Oh no.
colony is starving. There's not enough food to feed the
Nature's
new brood.
hardworking forest floor janitors, yeah? Absolutely. It's also, if you were to have a stroke and fall in an anthill, given enough time, like a week, they would strip you to the bone. Of course not when you don't get attacked by it, but if you were to die and be there, absolutely, they do quite enjoy meat. Just not really capable of, getting it, because even your skin is like a barrier to their mandibles. They can't punch through. It's very difficult for them. One last attack, then we beat the mission, and then we have to beat one last one. So this is like the one before last, I guess. You could say. We need to improve worker tiles, and then some soldier tiles. Not sure if the body horror ends on the social horror that is politics.
The slave makers are back. They can sense larvae.
Depends.
They want their share.
I think both have their merits.
The raiding party was no match for the valiant defenders. The brood
So my mother's
safe
evenings are as follows. Mondays and Thursdays bingo. Friday and Saturday watching Schlager and Vox music on the television. Tuesday, Wednesday and Sunday sleeping in front of the television. It sounds like your mom is quite a bit older than we are. But you're also gonna do that one day. So, is there anything wrong with it? I don't think so. I wouldn't want to do it. Like, it's laughably horrible, but there's a reason. Right? Yeah, if she's older and I totally get it.
Must be protected.
Just, for me, at this current day and age, doing that would be no, I would not want to do that, but I get it. Need to improve 3 and then we can go and beat this thing. Get so much food. We could improve it further. There you go. Gonna happen. This should hopefully give us enough to beat that scientist mission. I might take extra food from this one as the reward.
The Sanguinia colony seeks once again to bolster its numbers. A battalion of slave makers charge into the nest.
Well, they got fucked. None of them escaped. Oh, there's one. Maybe this one's gonna make it. Yeah, he made it. These? Yeah, nah. Alright.
Once again, the slave makers return to their nest with new black ant larvae to raise as their own.
So what?
The raids will continue. But this Formica Fusca colony has proved its capacity to endure.
Good. Now we can handle the scientist mission, I think.
Is it feeding time already?
Yes, our queen is insatiable.
Gonna let them collect it. Choose something. How much more food can we get? Not much. These beetles could be a thing, I guess. But that's just... I think we would lose more food by fighting it than getting it. Could be wrong though. Alright, we have 446 food, and looking at our arranged ants, we have some. Gonna grab a couple more. 266 is acceptable. We'll put our workers on a separate group, and we'll activate the challenge. Hard, yes.
The colony seems to have made significant progress. Perhaps it is time we began phase 2 of the trial.
Agreed. I will prepare the feeder colonies.
Let's cut this off. Want to have more open ground.
Let's ease them in with a familiar disturbance. Introduce 20 Formica fusca ants.
The Fusca colony is attached, and the ants are on their way.
Yeah, that's nothing. That's gonna be fine. Now we have the ranged ants, it's gonna be even better. Are they upgraded? Yeah, some of them are. But we'll shred.
I see they haven't lost their potency. Now let's try the Formica rufa ants.
The Rufa will be more aggressive. Our Ereptors will need to put up a strong defense. Adding 20 Rufa ants.
They ignore these. As to be expected, I guess.
Once again, our Ereptors have neutralized the threat to
I'm gonna send the workers out,
Good.
try to get the
Continue the
seeds.
experiment as before, but don't push the colony too hard.
Of course not. That would be irresponsible.
Yeah, he's gonna do horrible things to us again.
Introducing 40 Rufa ants.
Meal was fine. Thanks for asking. I just had a grilled cheese sandwich. Didn't really feel like spending any time, so Kate made one for me. It's amazing.
Excellent defense.
So what's gonna happen here?
Increasing to 50 Rufa ants.
Yeah, I don't think that's necessarily gonna make like a huge difference. Unless he starts throwing garbage in here. Sure, he could. He did that before. I don't remember what this trial does. Could it be spiders? I would not be surprised if it's spiders.
Good. Would it be unfair to help the colony out? Perhaps.
Good topic with cheese.
Collect
I
your
watched the
seeds
movie.
swiftly, my little ants.
I think you would love it. If you like exploitation
Now,
movies.
let's see how they handle the Rufa and the Fusca invaders.
What are
We'll
exploitation
start with
movies?
30 of each.
I'm not familiar with what that is as a. Is it like not a genre? I guess a genre. Like, what does characterize an exploitation movie, and what is it about? I don't think I've seen that, but I haven't watched many movies, like modern ones at all, because they are not made for me. Made for another kind of
A wonderful
audience.
victory
And
on 2 fronts.
that audience doesn't exist, but they keep making shit for them, so... You know, until they made something
We should try
reasonable,
3 colonies this
I
time.
refuse.
Introducing
Well, shit, maybe this is
30
different. There are some movies
Rufa
that are good
Fuska
for sure.
and
It's just,
Raptor
you know,
Ants.
mainstream ones are usually... The garbage doesn't even begin to describe it. Are we fine? Oh, we'll suffer some losses for sure. Yeah, but not heavy. More seeds?
Good, good. A little helping hand for what comes next.
Try to get it. Oh no.
Faster, faster.
What does he have in mind? It's gonna be something pretty bad.
I wonder how long they will survive against a sustained flow from all 3 colonies.
That's fine.
Let's see.
But that's the last thing he does, and then he starts throwing in shit as he does that, right? So that's gonna happen. So like the flow is fine. The problem is gonna be from the creatures that he throws in. Because this is so low numbers that you can just keep killing him.
Doing well, my intrepid Raptors, but
Oh no.
what's this?
Beetle?
Giant tiger beetle has joined the fray.
You sick fuck. Okay. Make sure we eat this.
And another, and another. Oh no, 3 tiger beetles.
Well, they are dead. You madman. Don't fight, just eat. So, what else does he have in store for us? Is that it? You degenerate? No. We'll see. Let's get that, let's get this, let's get that, let's get this. Spend some food on the upgrades, I think it's worth it. I mean, this is not gonna make a difference. I'm not even losing ads to this.
Good work, my little ants. But what's this?
Oh no, what are you doing?
2, 3, 9, 10 wolf spiders. It hardly
You.
seems fair.
You. Fucked up, this is bad. This is super bad. No, 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 no. I should have spent my roll of jelly, fuck. Oh, we can still do it. Where's the queen? Give her...
The queen is in danger. Perhaps I should stop the experiment.
Come on, soldiers. They are still confused because they need to defend. So... Well, queen's gonna get fucked. Unless this stops. It did, it did.
The queen is in danger. Perhaps I should stop the experiment.
This is bad. I don't want to die to this. Is she dead?
Yes.
She survived
yes.
it.
Victory to the Raptor.
What's going on here?
Yes, the ants performed excellently against the Rufa. They just staved off an attack from 40 Rufa ants.
40? I think that's enough for now. We don't want to overstress them.
Agreed.
Now post a link to the trailer in your Discord. Ensure Heidi fights Swiss Schnazis that are very focused on their cheese, right? Yeah, I don't really know what to think of that, but feel free to share. What do we take? I guess jelly, because food doesn't make sense. We lose it, I think. Yeah, so now you could drop stuff in here, but that's literally pointless. I'm just gonna eat the food though, because that makes it so...
Continue to watch over the formicarium. Additional experiments will be on hold for the time being.
So that we receive the bonus from it.
Tests.
We got 265 jelly, that's a lot. Need to rehouse the colony though, so we can use the leaf cutters. That would be nice. Aggressive brood. Ah, yeah. Efficient brood, yes. $125. No, I'm gonna do self-preservation, I guess. No, we don't have enough for that. Okay. I need to use some of it. Sure. Why not? Might actually not fit still. Anything we improve will allow us to... What do I want to say? Yeah, when we rehouse the colony, we get a bonus for it, so it makes sense. Guess we use it. That's everything. So let's click the rehouse the colony. This tank is not suitable for the upcoming test. It is time to rehouse the colony. You'll be awarded the amount of jelly during the switch based on colony size, construction, stored resources, and territory. Rehouse it.
The counterpart colony has been delivered. We need to commence preparation for the final experiment. After that, we can dispose of the specimens and close the project. You should begin transplanting our Ereptas into the modular formicarium, and be careful with the queen.
Yes, I know how to use a trowel.
Ugh.
We got 500 jelly from it. Not bad. So we can play as the leaf cutters next, which is gonna be good. I like the leaf cutters, but first I need to take a minute. So just... yeah. Give me a sec, and I'm gonna give you some music in the meantime, perhaps. Sure. I've seen the. Is it a horror movie you've linked? It says it's a horror. How can it be a horror and have cheese and... Okay. Well, maybe I should just watch the trailer. This would be... I have so many questions, but let's just not talk about it. It's fine. I can just watch the trailer. It's probably gonna answer my questions. Am I right? Yeah. Alright. Not now, though. Now it's ending time. I need to get the leaf cutters and the new colony set up. Also, I drank my beer. I'm gonna have some dinner. This is
project.
This is a Czech grape soda, basically.
I'll experiment my foot. I'm in charge of the colony, and I will decide when we've finished testing. There.
Oh,
shoot! Set in your new home. Grow quickly, my little ants.
I have no idea why it was
Lots of work to do.
so pressurized, but it was, and this is a big problem. Okay, it's very sweet, so I'll have to go ahead and get myself a rug because this is absolutely awful. Cats didn't like that noise. Because it did. It didn't go absolutely everywhere, it just went on the floor in one spot. Because, you know, the worst thing you can do when it starts to happen is to panic. If you don't panic, it just goes into one spot, and like if you start to flail around, it's just gonna go everywhere. It's better to just chill and let it happen. Just kind of let it calm down by itself, because like you can't speed it up, and no matter what you do, it's gonna happen. So I just let it do its thing. Now I have to get like a wet rag because this is sweet. Mop. Just go. There we go. The worst part about it would be to kind of let it stick, you know. I really hate when floats dirt like that, especially when there are cats. They wouldn't like that on their paws. Okay, I think it's fine. Hopefully none of it's gonna stick. We'll see. Just mark things. This didn't happen to me in a while, so it's probably deserved it. It's all that. The top is. Just have to dry that, and then we can continue. What were we doing? Oh yeah, new colony. That's right. Now it has like no carbonation because it fucking exploded. Usually it has a lot of carbonation. Well, maybe that's why it exploded. But I don't remember shaking it. I guess it doesn't take much. Let's pause that. So new colony. We have to build it. It's like, you know, sandbox level, no obstructions really. But this is not a mission. It's the formicarium, right? So we don't have any food. There's this. Which means we need leaf cutters, but not to cut leaves. We need to then us them. We've got some unlocks right here. Frontline or harvest. Harvest is first. Let's play it on hard. Stun. Yes. That's for the major ants. You pick a skill. Let's go.
This young queen
Huge.
has successfully raised her first daughters beneath the leaf litter of the rainforest floor. The nutritious fungus she fed them as larvae is now dwindling. If they don't find food quickly, they will all starve.
So, leaf cutters, I should probably talk about it. So they need leaf storage, they cut leaves, bring them here. Then they need to bring those leaves to any tile that grows ants. Like I've built a medium ant tile here. So you have workers, mediums and majors, right? Or you can also bring it to the queen. They bring the leaves, it grows into fungus which you can then use, it's green. Currently we have 2 fungus. And then red means waste. You need to build dumpsters to deposit waste, otherwise it makes ants sick.
The small scouting party of minor workers could lead any number of deadly jungle creatures back to their undefended queen.
So now we need to go and send our first workers out, even though they are nest workers.
The workers have located a patch of young seedlings. Just what they were looking for. The leaves are soft enough to be sliced up with ease and carried back to the nest. The harvested leaf chunks are not eaten directly. Instead, they are used by the very smallest minim workers
They
to
spawn
cultivate a
automatically
nutritious fungus.
from any other tiles
Over time, waste builds up in the fungus gardens, and if left unchecked, it can attract necrotrophic parasites. To deal with this problem, Atacephalotis dig out subterranean waste heaps, preferably as far as possible from the healthy
So
nursery
medium worker?
chambers.
So waste. Would be nice to get more chambers. Yeah, we can see the minim workers already working.
The ants' activities outside the nest have not gone unnoticed. They are
Some more
being
work done.
watched.
Let them get some more leaves. They bring waste. The waste decays over time. Can't collect more leaves. We need more storage, so let's build that. Get another medium. I really don't want to make workers. I'd like to do mediums and majors if I can, but it might be a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it works out for us. Because it's like, it is slowing down our progress quite a bit. Some more chambers for leaves. Need to bust into this eventually, but it will be dangerous to do it, of course. Oh, there's a spider. This could be really bad. Any losses right now would be crushing. I really don't have many leaves. Let's switch our focus. Go this way for a bit. Let the minim workers clear out the garbage. And we need to send our nest workers out again because, well, I don't have any. I think I made a mistake. Having no workers is like really bold. Just going with mediums. Mediums are great, but, well, They are expensive, so at the start especially, we will fall behind. There is another leafcutter colony, and there is gonna be a race. They can win it if we are too slow. You'll see. I think my strategy pays off long term, but if we even make it that far, it depends. Okay, let's do some nest work with these. I could still add workers, I guess. It's not too late. Still, I don't want to. Yeah. Well, the opponent is
the
also
most
kind of
accessible
slow.
leaves are located to the north of the nest entrance. However, another atta colony has already laid claim to them. The close proximity of these nests places the two colonies in direct competition with one another. Time will tell which has the potential to grow into a great empire, and
Bigger,
which will
better, but
submit to
ants.
the unforgiving
Yes.
law of
Yeah,
the
and so we should
Undergrowth.
go like many small ones, right? You haven't even seen the major one. The majors are insanely large. Even the leafcutter queen is also huge. Let's get some highway. Some leaf storage. Time to send out our nest workers again. Spider. You should switch again. What time to switch? Yeah, let them collect a little bit more and we'll switch. Need more here so that they don't have to carry it all the way to the queen. What about the garbage? Yeah, the garbage is not looking great. We need more garbage disposal. Build it. 3 extra tiles. Hopefully that's gonna be nice. Could deepen this. The spider is freaking stalking me. Okay. Let's go this way. We'll need some nest workers here, but also a chamber here would be nice. For some garbage. Another medium. You want some delicious ant meat? The spider? Oh, absolutely. She's just waiting until an ant is isolated and then pounces. That is absolutely what would happen. With garbage. Still building up. You see some of them are sick from interacting with the garbage. That's fine. That's why we keep it away. Should build a new garbage area actually. Doesn't need to be huge. Just a couple of tiles. So we have options.
As the sun
Gonna
sets
risk it.
below the
Oh, no.
horizon and the thick
Well,
rainforest canopy
we don't have choices,
shrouds
it's
all
nighttime,
but the
we have to
slightest
keep
glimmer of
harvesting.
moonlight, the predators of the night begin to emerge.
Should make some nest workers. One or two should be enough for now. It's becoming more consistent. We need more leaves. Always need more leaves, but yeah, the more workers we get on this, the better, obviously. Let's try to get some garbage here. Also, these are not exactly great. The more we improve them, they can just drop it off quicker. Should be rather nice. Need more ants. Would like to bust into this thing, but well, that is something, and it's not nice. They're falling behind. But there's a harvestman attacking our enemies. Need more ziggurats. Some undead faction from Warcraft 3. Are ants like undead? I guess it reminds you of them a little bit. With the leaf cutter fall things. But they are so nice. They don't even murder things, most of the time. Well, at least not for food. For Lebensraum, yes. But not for food.
The colony is starving. There's not enough food to feed the new brood. These rogue beetle larvae are distant relatives of the European devil's coach horse. Despite a few million years of separation, they share the same carnivorous appetite, razor-sharp pincers, and most importantly, a fearsome final form.
Well, let's clear this as well then. But this is not good.
A young velvet worm, Oroperipatis ecuadoriensis, has been uncovered by the ants.
Okay.
These ancient mysterious predators are masters of ambush. They creep toward their unwitting victims silently on soft, hollow legs. Once in range, they squirt oscillating streams of slime, forming a wide net that entraps their prey.
It's time for expansion. Need more ants. Need it now. At least the mediums can kind of handle themselves in a fight. So that is one redeeming factor about being slower. But the AI starts with a major, you see this? This is a major ant, and if you upgrade him, he grows even larger. These are mediums, yeah, they start with much more than we do, so... But it's an AI, so like, I don't think they will scale that well as we will. They make stupid things happen. But they do start with like they have all the leaves they need right here. We have to travel the map after a little while when we exhaust the initial stockpile. Just gonna build this up, even if it's gonna hurt our workers a little bit. Okay, deepen this. I think I went too ham on expansion there. Some more garbage. A lot of men workers now, which is nice, but yeah, we need so many leaves. Absolutely need to keep expanding. Anytime we can. Get some of this set up. How are we looking here? We almost stripped this bare. Another hatchery tile. Many workers are struggling to bring all the garbage here. Oh yeah, we should also upgrade a couple of these stores for leaves. Put up some more garbage. I'm gonna upgrade this highway. Happy looking. We've almost eaten all of these plants. What's this? Okay, another. I would like a major ant already, but expensive. It's probably fine if we wait. Just put it like here. We'll build the smallest of ants. And he's gonna be on a separate group because he's gonna have to clear this, wherever this is. How are we looking? Take this. Oh no, there are plants here still.
Daybreak has arrived.
It's
And the
daytime.
creatures of the night scurry back to the dark
Yeah,
crevices
the AI
of
is
the
still ahead.
Undergrowth. For the ants, however, the objectives of the day remain unchanged. Locate vegetation, defend supply lines, and process leaves. There is no time for rest.
Clear this out. There you go. Now the major can go out. And we can afford another one. Oh, now we are talking. Getting loads of leaves, okay. But we've eaten basically all the plants here. So what's the next target? So you want to go and take this, and then this is good for like late game clearing, I guess. But we could also do it now and try to get some of these plants from our enemies. To deprive them of easy source of leaves. Let's get another major. Garbage will become a bigger problem
One of the
soon.
ants has fallen prey to a young, leaf-mimic praying mantis. Once in range, its long, razor-clad forelegs can ensnare and impale victims with lightning speed.
I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna believe it exists.
A brightly patterned jumping spider, Casviri D. purpureus, has subdued one of the workers. This expert solo hunter combines extreme agility with incredible forward vision, allowing it to pounce on unsuspecting prey with pinpoint accuracy.
Need to improve the leaf stores. Another major. Should go for some mediums again. But 80 is still quite pricey. Just chewing our way through. Is this whole patch. If we start going this ramp up, we could actually harvest most of this. See, keep making more. How about garbage? Garbage is okay. The more tiles you have, the better, like, dissipation. It's based on the tiles, not if you. It's worthless to upgrade them. If you have space, just having more is better, because it always decays one at the same rate, regardless of evolution. Make a highway. The enemy leafcutters could come here. I need to be careful about that. Start heading this way. Just need more legs on the ground, so probably mediums now.
The colony is starving. There is not enough food to feed the new brood.
So the goal is basically get a trail going, constantly deposit leaves. But we need a lot of ants for that to happen. It's easier if you have workers, but workers are a drain on your resources, as they get killed by literally anything. So you lose out, like long term you spend hundreds of food on replacing workers, which otherwise would not die. So this is slower than the other strategy, but we are already outpacing the AI. Because the AI fucking sucks. Doesn't know what it's doing really. But it does get cheats. When you get ahead, it starts to get cheats. So, we'll see. For now we are ahead. Major. Being ahead is not good though. So I don't like seeing that. Because again, the AI will start cheating. Let's get some garbage. Double layer it. Damn cheating AI. Yeah. You know, it has to be a challenge, even like if you keep doing very well, then it kind of tries to catch up by cheating. But it can't cheat in leaves, it can cheat in units. It doesn't pay upkeep for its units. If they die, they respawn for free. And they also get like attacks against your nest for free later. Which are majors, all majors. As long as they're not cheating in the Empire Earth style, it's fine, right? Yeah. There are layers of cheats, of course. Some cheats are worse than others. For now, quite happy with what we have going on here.
Leafcutters aren't the only ants nearby. Whilst the two Atta colonies joust for territory, Odontomachus Bowery trapjaws roam the clearing. They can be found hunting alone or in small packs for vulnerable invertebrates to take back to their nest. They use snapping jaws to bludgeon their targets, exerting 300 times their body weight in a single blow.
Just consume nature at an industrial scale. Fortunately, the rainforest of Farngorn does lie on our doorstep. More. Ever more. This looks good. What is our total leaf capacity? It's 1,100. Okay, that's good. But you really don't want to fight the enemies, so just like whenever they are, just avoid them. They're currently eating leaves from here. Right, yeah, they've also eaten a lot. But if I can eat these, then they'll have hard time. Oh no, it's like they have this. If I want this, I have to go through all this. And it's a long way. Instead, we'll go for this probably next. It's very close, and we can then focus on this. It's juicy. We want it. Okay, let's get some majors. So much garbage is gonna be generated. It's gonna be insane. More ants is better for leaf cutters, like rarely is it worth it to upgrade. Unless later when we have to fight. When you have to fight, of course, better to lose less ants.
The colony is starving. There's not enough food to feed the
But
new
for,
brood.
you know, economic reasons, like more ants is better. You pay the same price for upgrading a tile, and that doesn't increase the economic potential of an ant. It only matters for combat. So if you are interested in eco, just make more. That's better. They started going this way, so I stopped harvesting that plant. The Soviet onion way of doing things.
Night falls,
Is it?
and under the cloak
I
of
hope
darkness, velvet worms, bush crickets, and harvestmen
Oh, no.
emerge from their hiding places.
Oh.
Any ant straying from the relative safety of the trail will likely meet with an unfortunate end.
No, we are leaf cutters. We say no to meat. So we do not meet any unfortunate
Overwhelmed
ends.
by the defensive leafcutter forces, the harvestman decides to make a swift exit.
Oh no,
A fully developed velvet worm measuring a titanic
I'm
7
leaving.
centimeters in length
I'm
has
leaving.
come face to face with the ants.
No.
Only a coordinated, pronged effort by the soldiers
Oh,
will
well,
be effective
they'll
in
kill it.
subduing this mammoth predator.
Like to climb on it and eat it that way. Do it. Little fucker. Okay. Put more bodies on the case will solve the problem, right? That's kinda right. For the Soviet onion line of thinking. But it is the way of the leaf cutters. I just... You know. It's just how the game works. Having qualified workforce, no. But the deal is, it doesn't actually improve them to have a better... You know, I'm improving them now, but that's because I know that we might have to fight soon. But otherwise, for economic potential, just make more. More better. Faster, stronger. Well, not necessarily, just more. Faster, stronger matters for fighting. Okay, we took that, so let's go this way. Yep. This is gonna be our final. We'll take this when we need to wrap up.
The battle has begun.
It's kind of weird when you see the biggest leafcutter ant carry like the tiniest leaf. Sometimes it happens when there's not much left on the plant, or when a worker ant dies and the big one picks up the leaf. He can come here with like a little morsel, or he could bring like a whole bunch. Depends. Let's try and eat this.
Predators are loose in the nest.
No, not the
larvae
nest.
must be protected.
Fuck. Well, that's bad. solve it.
The queen is in imminent danger.
You want some more nest workers? Who the fucks are going after the queen? Okay. The AI is eating this, which they still have a lot of leaves left. We've helped them clear this out though, which is pretty good. More majors. And this is gonna be big. There's a velvet worm in there, but it's fine. Probably crush it. Get some more garbage? Yeah. Our garbage is kind of full. Every tile helps. Need more bodies on the line though. Garbage. A lot of leaves. We should probably upgrade some of the majors because we'll have to fight soon, and well, the AI cheats like this, so it's gonna probably have like level 3 enemies that's gonna send against us. We are at 8,000 leaves. That's getting dangerous. 11,000 is the goal. So yeah, now it's definitely gonna all go into upgrades for us. Upgrade this in an effort to get at least one level 3 soon. And we need... yeah, we only need like 2,500 leaves, which is not that much. Garbage is looking much better. They haven't been even using this. So let's eat this. How much more? Probably would be good to just get this. But then we definitely need to eat this as our last 1,000. So when we get to 10k, we should do that. In the meantime, get some level 3s going. There's a level 3 boy.
As the sun rises over the treetops above, the diurnal jungle invertebrates emerge once again to replace their nighttime counterparts. The ants will remain steadfast in their efforts. All must be risked for the harvest.
Are the enemy ants coming? They are. We're not competing yet, but we should probably start eating this instead soon. It's kind of hard to estimate how many leaves do we have on the line. Probably quite a few. Yeah, let's switch now.
The hillside at a colony is falling behind. With their demise at hand, they have no choice but to strike back at their opponent.
Which means they cheat. They have no choice but to cheat. They didn't produce this. They just spawned it. Yeah, I can probably beat it. Some last second improvements. Our mediums need to continue doing their thing. They would send even bigger attacks, but I think we win quickly now because we left this close patch. And it's a good strategy. Punch. They got caught. The AI is miserable. It's 8,200 leaves. It's way behind us. They still have so many leaves close by. They're just incompetent. Eat this. If there is no more here, you might have to do that. Even though I'd prefer not to have to do that. I'm not sure if this is gonna be enough leaves. It could be. We need 100. Yeah, it's gonna be enough. Measured to perfection. Well, actually, we actually got more than needed. Slightly. I think it bugged out. Isn't the dude supposed to say something like, oh, the Leafcutter colony won the thing and now they'll rule forever or something?
The ants have subdued their rivals and achieved dominion over the clearing. As the competition withers, they will extend their territory in all directions, firmly establishing their agricultural empire.
There you go.
One day this colony will number in the millions.
Not the gazillions. Okay. Let's get, we need food. Let's get food. Because we relocated a colony, therefore it's a problem. Next mission is frontline, which is hard.
Is it feeding time already?
Yes, our queen is insatiable.
There you go. Angry cat noises. Might be able to hear it. So they bring food. Let's assign them to nest work.
And now, the darkness holds dominion. Black as death.
Absolutely. He just wanted to go to the window, but Poppy's sitting on her cat tree, looking very angry. Oh, she's blinking at me, but she was growling at him. So now I build this thing. Let them go and get some food. This The initial phase is really slow, but it's gonna happen. Reassign it. Let's get arranged ant tile. Just assign them to get some more food. The soldiers are kind of slow. We only have 2 as well, so it doesn't really work that well. So send them out. Let's move that. Hopefully we can keep expanding with this now. Where are the soldier ants? Are they going to do their job? Yeah. Just again, not many of them so far. Could assign the workers just for a sec. Again. It's rather unfortunate. I don't even have more territory yet. That sucks, because that's what we really want. Well, we do have enough space to keep expanding into, I guess. It's not all bad. I'm not sure if you should put bar brokers again on it. I could. It's just tedious, but sure. This thing. No need. Just eat this and then we'll play another mission. Should we have to? I should also check something. I could just let this kind of happen for a bit. Let's reassign. Now we have more soldiers than we have workers, so we should just be able to keep this as it is now. Especially if you expand it. If everybody will come back. Just checking something. Those videos seem to have given your campaign a lot of downloads in a short time. I think we've gotten like 60 downloads today, maybe more even. But it had like 900 plus, so you know, it's not as much as it's gonna get long term. It's gonna get more insane. I think in the morning we'll probably see even more. A lot of people from the US will probably still like it's nighttime for us. You'll see where it goes. Yeah. Which is good, of course, it's good. But it's not unexpected, like, of course. Right? Of course. There's a lot of basically lurkers, like they only check it every now and again, so that, like, they might have not been exposed to any of the, like, I don't know, call it advertisement or whatever about the campaign, you know. Makes sense. Never know what people know, you know. Especially some people. That's another person that's just like completely misguided comment on YouTube. But apparently I managed to convince that person with logic, which is baffling. Usually that's not the case. I just said, well, you know, take a sample from Haven, take a look at custom maps, and you will see that Reconquer, in fact, is not as hardcore as a lot of other maps are. Like, you know what? Yeah. Well, again, not used to that. Usually people really don't seem to pay attention to logic. They just want to hate something, so they do. But yeah, I mean, but that's what I always use. No, I don't hate them for hating it or something. But if there is someone who hates me specifically, they'll always find a reason. So, you know, that's with some people that's definitely the case. If someone's reasonable and they only want to, you know, enjoy it, and perhaps they felt overwhelmed or something, that's another matter, because then you could reason with them. But you cannot reason with people who have an agenda. And there's a difference in that. Of course, this thing, the Reconquer, is for free. You can get it or ignore it. It's up to anyone to get it. Like, you don't have to. You don't have to play it. And it's for free. It's not like you're paying anything for it. So, like, it's a bit insane. Like, some people absolutely hating, or like some people, like 2 people, you know, absolutely hating. It's like it's a product you bought or something. The fact that you specifically might not enjoy the maps is, you know, very much expected. You cannot make a map that's going to be enjoyed by everyone in the world. Even if when you try to make it middling, like I did, it still is a problem of extreme players will want it to be more extreme. And, you know, sandbox people will want it to be a sandbox, which inherently it's not either. It's not extreme and it's not a sandbox, so... These people will never be happy, and I cannot tell them that I'll change it, because I won't. Because then it would defeat the purpose of the campaign, which is, it's to be a bridge between the 2 groups, sort of, like providing a middle ground, which for a lot of people seems to work. And that's good. But there will be cases who reject it, of course. You are a sandbox person. All the power to you. Just, you know, can't demand me to change something just because you have a certain preference. Because there's a design decision behind it. Alright. Settle down, unhappy people will let you know about their unhappiness. A lot of people who just enjoy maps in silent majority is what it's called, and it's totally real. Because yes, absolutely, there are people who will just disagree with something or have it be something they don't enjoy, because their playstyle is just completely different. And I told you when we designed it, you remember this, there are people who want extra like 12 spaces in their blocks width-wise just because they like to fill it with decorations, and that's a big problem for them. Like, I cannot have my 3 statues, the huge ones, in a row, so like it's bad because of that. Yeah, but like if I do that, then most people would just carpet down the same block always, and it would like defeat the purpose of the whole campaign. So unfortunately that's just not the case. You can still make it your own, just not excessively. Like if you want to just, you know, build cities, like even MSTVD built the London, which has all the like, you know, grand temples surrounded by highway, road, garden, and then a residential wall. Those sorts of layouts. Yeah, you are not gonna do that on a Conquered. Because that's not really what custom maps allow, but that's even like your maps as well, right? They're not cruel, but you still have such constraints that like you can't really do that. Like slap down a block that's like, instead of 22 by 6 you would make it like absolute chunker. I don't think you could do that on most maps you made either. So like, is it a criticism of my maps specifically? No, I think it's just inherently a problem of people's expectations for custom maps being very low because they're used to vanilla, and vanilla is like nothing. It's complete open plain with nothing, literally like a token terrain. The campaign basically dies after Lugdunum because the terrain just turns into a complete flat pancake with some trees which you can remove, and maybe a little bit of water, which you need anyway. So, like, you know, those sorts of things. And that's apparently good for some people, and that's fine. They can enjoy it. Just, you know, don't come and expect it elsewhere, because it's just not there. I'm sorry, I can't provide that. Fairby says, I gotta go to bed. Yeah, no problem. It's pretty late. So good night. Of visitors, so to clean up the apartment. Right, makes sense. I also have a visitor tomorrow. Good night. Destroy that. Get this upgraded, and how much more food is there? Yeah, well, getting through it. Still a little bit more. We should focus on upgrades for Hula. We don't have territory to expand anyway. So definitely. Almost done with the food. We'll have to play the next mission after the food is exhausted. I think it was a good decision to pick the bonus food from that mission. Oh yeah, also Jello. Let's see. We did keep this. What is this? Oh, this is like you can spend extra Jello on upgrading them further. That's right. Rapid fire. Corrosive adds 6 venom damage over 0.5 seconds, or yeah, high pressure is better. So a lot of times the ant will just die before that could really kick in. And then queen. Roll the carry is better. 100, yeah, sure. Then we have the worker nimble. Nimble, I guess. Doesn't really matter. We could unlock the majors. We will need that later Stun, yes. And then we'll have to improve them, which is gonna be rather expensive. Does it make sense to improve workers here? Probably not. Sharp aura. This and nearby creatures reflect 30% damage back to the damaging creature. That's good. Or they take less damage. The reflect could be pretty good. Durable. Reduced by 3 to minimum of 0.5. Or can't take more than 20 in a single attack. I think that's better because some enemies just have insane attack stats that we'll have to fight. Just to improve whatever. And our next mission would be frontline. Army ants, yes. Well, we are the leaf cutters, but army ants against us. The fire. I'm not looking forward to the fire ant missions. They are brutal, especially the latter one. I might have to play that one on lower skill, so it's brutal. Let's just stun. Okay, we start with.
This small leafcutter colony has established a foothold in a clearing near the base of a tree. Their location provides prime access to lucrative harvesting grounds which have gone unchallenged for the past few weeks. However, unbeknownst to the ants, the peace is about to be broken. A scourge is drawing in. It will be here by morning.
Also need to expand here. It's gonna be a garbage site for now.
The battle has begun.
We are already fighting. Alright, well, that's not a huge deal. We start with these. I don't particularly love them. Especially some mediums are here and brokers are here. That's kind of dumb. What can you do? Get some garbage sites. Definitely need it. Just got some leaves. Need some more garbage sites. Improve that. Oh, let's see. Highway. Highway there. Highway right there. There you go. Not sure what this critter is. I'm tempted to just bust it open and kill it. Let's do it. Not sure what it's gonna be though. Gonna put some on that. Try to eat all these leaves first. It's a spider. Whip spider.
The ants have uncovered a Heterophrenius Battersea whip spider hiding beneath the leaf litter.
That's not good.
This unnerving arachnid feels its way through the undergrowth with modified antenna-like forelegs. When it finds a target, it snatches forward with enormous pedipalps, impaling its victim on deadly spines.
Is it dead though? Get some nest workers because we've been losing some. Also, garbage sites are pretty full. We're making more though. This ant is probably gonna die to the plague. Let's see, we need another leaf stockpile. Would be nice to be able to just do this. Is this a tile? It's probably already built up, right? Yeah. Build this here. Oh yeah, this cannot be a garbage site. No, 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 stop. Of course they immediately deposit. It's gonna plague my ants if I do this. Hence why it's not a good idea. Let's do this. We want some garbage sites here as well. Set them here. This is a lot of leaves. So army ants. Well, it's nighttime, so it doesn't matter yet. But there is this thing. You see it? It's pretty disgusting. We'll have to fight it later. But also army ants will start to sweep the jungle for food, and well, they want to kill us, so we'll see. We can defend. Let's get a major ant. I'd love to take apart these chambers later. Some garbage. Oh yeah, it's piling up. It's pretty bad.
Several meters south of the nest, a legion of nomadic Essaton Berkeley army ants are preparing to march. They set up camp late last night, and will now conduct daily swarming raids on the surrounding areas until they see fit to move on. This humble leafcutter stronghold will soon lie directly in their path.
Don't see them yet. But it's gonna... Oh yeah, there we go. They'll start swarming. Just let it happen. It's not like we can do anything about it.
Eastward, swarming everything they find. Larvae-filled ant colonies are particularly ripe for culling. Only a substantial defensive force with the right tools to repel the aggressors will be left alone. The leafcutters must prove to the invaders that they are more trouble than they are worth. If the army ants can be pushed back beyond leafcutter territory, they will likely give this area a wide berth until it's time for them to relocate their nest.
Could possibly expand into this.
Occasionally, scouts will head out from the swarm frontier in search of live prey for the horde.
Oh, that was the medium.
If they find anything of significance, they will call for reinforcements. A battalion of soldiers can respond in seconds.
Need more men brokers, which means just generally build more things. Some nest brokers would be good. Need to get rid of this eventually. For now, might as well tear this down. Careful about that. We did clear this, yeah, that's right. Make some garbage sites. Haven't taken everything yet. But we are close. Next up we go here. The army ants, they do boost their numbers as they bring meat here.
The swarm frontier is expanding towards the leafcutter nest.
Another one. We'll let them do it the first day, we just let them completely run rampant. If we try to skirmish with them, it's gonna cost us a lot. Because they are powerful, they're insanely powerful. Next day we have to stop them. But today, not so much. Oh no. Well, this is fine.
These rove beetle larvae pose a serious threat to the minim workers. They will need to be exterminated quickly.
Yeah, that thing is not a huge deal. It will kill a couple of workers, but...
The colony is starving.
I can't be bothered.
There is not enough food to feed the new brood.
To disrupt the leaf cutting operations. Must expand. Gonna build a highway here for the mining workers. Need to cut this open. There's gonna be a thing. Fine. Fine. Just excavate it. Hopefully this won't cause any further issues. Oh, it's a worm. Worm is not
Predators are
completely
loose in
weak.
the
Let's
nest.
put the
larvae
majors on
must
it.
be protected.
Cut it to pieces. There you go. More garbage. This could be a leaf stockpile, actually. Love to destroy this, but we are so weak currently that it's just not really viable. I might even leave it forever, actually. Let's see. Oh no, I've not been cutting leaves. Forgot to move the marker. That's very irresponsible. Oh no. I also used the wrong pheromone trail. Oh, it's a setback. That is a setback. Let's go this way. They're still growing. Little fuckers, because they are getting the food still. Even if when it's grayed out. So next day we absolutely have to go after them. It's not negotiable. Yeah, I might keep this. I might have to keep it. Yeah, you can welcome back. It's midnight. How are you doing? Is your Venice map ready? Or does it need to go back into the oven? So serious questions. Good morning? Is it morning? Maybe for someone. I don't think it's morning for you or for me. But wherever floats your boat.
As dusk sets in, the army and foraging activity begins to settle. The Aceton forces are reconvening to join a giant bivouac formed of their own bodies.
To get up early in summer when it's fine.
For the Atters,
well, it doesn't sound
this
very
is the
good.
perfect opportunity to stockpile leaves.
My sleep schedule is an absolute train wreck, so I actually don't care, but yeah. Not good. Hey, Double Engineer, welcome. Thanks for the raid. Okay. Plays twice even faster, somehow. So sorry for that. Let's get on a major end. How about the leaves? It's almost eaten. Go after this. Well,
The
maybe
battle has begun.
wait a little longer. Return around, no problem. See you around. Bye. Fortunately, Venetia isn't ready yet. I have been doing adjustments and Sam as well, and Destination Walker tested it. This needs final tweaks. Okay. No rush. I just wanted to play something, and I didn't want to play a Thurgon map yet. Because Thurgon is kinda in the place where you were before, I think, with the map making. Like... a little bit might be fine, but I'm a bit skeptical about the balance on the next map. I don't necessarily want to have a terrible time, so I was delaying it. I don't know, maybe it's fine. Maybe it is fine. How are you doing on garbage disposal? Could be better. Fill this chamber. Oh no, I'm so bad moving my markers. This is gonna hurt me so much. This is like restart territory now because I've wasted a bunch of time not moving my markers. I guess we could restart. Yeah, let's restart. I'm sorry, but that's just I can already smell all the leaves that were just not harvested because of that mistake, and that's unacceptable.
This small leafcutter colony has established a foothold in a clearing
this colony,
near the base of a tree.
We love efficiency.
Their location provides prime access to lucrative harvesting grounds which have gone unchallenged for the past few weeks. However, unbeknownst to the ants, the peace is about to be broken. A scourge is drawing in. It will be here by morning.
Maybe I'll get a version ready next week. Yeah, sounds good. Whenever you have it, ping me in the room in Discord, and I'll try to think when I can have it on the stream. Is this good? No. That. Apparently our ants are having trouble actually building things. Let's wait. I'll get another. More leaf stockpiles are needed. We can do that. What are you doing exactly? Oh, they are coming for the eggs, I guess. That's kind of a major concern. Well, fine. Have a fight. That's not good. If these ants die, we are fucked. Oh, it was okay. But pretty mean. Okay. Still need this garbage built, so the main workers can take out the garbage. Make a shortcut. Eaten that plant, let's move on. Have these. I actually like these first. We'll see. It's a lot of mini workers. Yeah, you need to build this garbage site. There you go. Yes, this thing is probably gonna get unearthed soon. keep moving. Get all that. Yeah, a lot of our ants are sick. Okay, it's not unearthing it yet, which is good. You don't want to do it too soon. Some properties leave stockpiles. Guess for your biorhythm, it's midday. Oh yeah. Absolutely. For like what my sleep schedule is, absolutely. Which is awful. Absolutely awful. It's the worst it's been, maybe, ever. Well, no, not necessarily. But it's pretty bad. Doesn't help that the new cat just demands attention at night. So like when I go to sleep,
Several meters south
just
of the
wants to
nest,
play or
a legion
cuddles
of
and
nomadic Essaton Berkeley army ants are
it'll scream
preparing
at
to
me.
march.
So
They set up camp late last night and will now conduct daily swarming
won't
raids
help.
on the surrounding areas until they see fit to move on. This humble leafcutter
And
stronghold
now,
will soon lie
the
directly in
darkness
their
holds
yes,
path.
dominion.
escape.
Black as death.
The broker ants are probably a good idea. Darkness. It is the darkness.
The army ants have arrived. They will sweep eastward, swarming everything they find.
gonna
Larvae-filled
embrace
ant colonies are
brokers.
particularly ripe for culling. Only a substantial defensive force with the right tools to repel the aggressors will be left alone. The leafcutters must prove to the
Garbage is
invaders that they are more
overflowing.
trouble than they are worth. If the army ants can be pushed back beyond leafcutter territory, they will likely give this area a wide berth until it's time for them to relocate their nest.
A lot of excavations. So that's not good. We need some workers for this nest work.
Occasionally, scouts will head out from the swarm frontier in search of live prey for the horde. If they find anything of significance, they will call for reinforcements. A battalion of soldiers can respond in seconds.
New worker, great. We definitely need those garbage tiles. It's still pretty disgusting. These are the best ones, but expanding it is a bit of a pain. This should help. They're gonna expand soon. Not great, but well, just have to deal with it. Also, give me a sec. I'm gonna give you some music in the meantime. I need to make a comment on Reddit and then see you to some of this. So. Okay. Discord left. Good, we can continue. Let's take a look. What am I doing? Where this? There we go. And I would like some measures, but we need to clear this. So I might just try to get a major.
The army ants are extending their
here.
foraging activities. Space is running out.
If you have a major, we can use it to clear this without interrupting our harvest. Let's put that here. That's eaten. Let's move on. Eat the rest of this. We don't want to waste any leaves. Okay, that's done. Let's clear. And this is just one larva. I'll just clear to it. It's fine. Another major.
The ants have uncovered a Heterophrenius Battersea whip spider hiding beneath the leaf litter.
Some leaves.
This
some
unnerving
garbage.
arachnid feels its way through the undergrowth with modified antenna-like forelegs. When it finds a target, it snatches forward with enormous pedipalps, impaling its victim on deadly
move.
spines.
Oh, have I moved my marker? Yeah, that's stupid. Okay. Start moving. We lost a little bit of leaves there. From me assigning this location by accident. But it's nowhere near as bad as it was before. We just need to not fuck up.
The colony is starving.
Yep, no
There's
leaves.
not enough food to feed the new brood.
You'll have it soon. Oh, it's taking such a long time to actually do anything with this. Okay. Now it's gonna start rolling in again. There you go, even more workers will be good. This is annoying. We'll have to use... Well, perhaps we use the majors to clear this. And expand it. In a pinch. I don't want to necessarily build the workers here. It'd be kind of stupid. Open this whole thing up. Could use it for garbage as well as worker chambers. It's gonna be a bit of work for our workers, but well, that's what they
The
do.
ants have uncovered a whip spider hiding beneath the leaf litter. It will need to be dealt with before excavations can continue.
It's a lot of things that are on Earth.
These rove beetle larvae pose a serious threat to the minim workers. They will need to be exterminated quickly.
Confirm. There you go. Eaten. Now, my main... Yeah, this is bad.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Really? No, that's lies. There are no predators in the nest. We are safe. Need more leaves. Lost a little bit of time there. Again, but nothing huge. Should still do well. Time is money, it is. Or leaves.
As dusk sets in, the army and foraging activity begins to settle.
Even better than
The
money.
Aceton forces are reconvening to join a giant bivouac formed of their own bodies, where they will wait out the night. For the Atters, this is the perfect opportunity to stockpile leaves.
And build a highway. Let's get this. Feels so slow still. It's gonna skyrocket eventually, but we're just not quite there yet. Next day is gonna be brutal though, we need to be ready for it. There's something. Needs to be destroyed. It's a spider. Okay. It is hungry. I've eaten this, not this plant, huh? Let's get up here. 200, okay, nice. Let's get a major. It's a medium. Not a bad idea to add some garbage chambers. Even though we have a lot here, it's kind of far away, so the more we have, the better. This is the prime real estate for it. They love to come here. As the merchant says in Season 3, I love coming here. They do love coming here. Let's get this. It's 5:20 p.m. here. Okay. Yeah, so that's... It's like almost US time, but... minus like 50 or something. In here it's 20 minutes past midnight. Okay, what are we doing? Is this... no, we need to start going here. That's what I thought. Interrupted the leaves operations for a moment there.
The ants must fight.
What? Oh, it's a velvet worm, isn't it? We could eat this plant. I guess we do it with workers. And then we use our main to start clearing this out. It's gonna have enemies in it, but... well, we need leaves, so... let's do that. There is something attacking my workers. Oh no. That's bad. This worm will eat a lot of my workers. I could improve them, I guess. Like last ditch effort. Make them not suck. Perhaps that will do something? Yeah. Something. Something has been done. It's the best I can do.
The colony is starving.
Yeah,
There's not enough
fine.
food to feed the new brood.
Oh no, there are more things attacking my poor workers. Fine. Would love to improve them further so they can actually handle themselves. Oh, but it's another worm. I'm just so fucked. I'm just gonna lose them all. It's just reassign it. It's virtually pointless. I could improve them, but the leaves would be better spent on military. Freaks. We will need to start doing something about this whole thing. Which means let's assign them here, and our main is gonna come down here. We'll need to start fighting the other ants.
The jungle stirs.
Yeah.
The sound of panicked arthropods running from danger can be heard throughout the leaf litter.
Not
and the
good.
old birds are circling overhead. The swarm has returned.
Not the swarm. Again, improving some of these might help if they ever have to fight anything. Let's try to harvest while we can. Get some upgrades. We'll need to improve our capabilities. There are the armor ants. We can't allow them to expand too much. Or it's gonna be a major issue. Oh no. Mantis! It's eating my people. That's not very good. Let's improve them and try to send them south, I guess. Mantis is super mean. I can't deal with that at the moment. Better soldiers. Any one we kill is gonna reduce this, but they are powerful. When they get enraged and red, that's the worst.
The leafcutters have been spotted by a troop of army ant scouts. If any escape, they will call for reinforcements.
Oh no, yeah, that's a lot. Let's try to kill them. But I think they will escape.
An enemy scouting party has alerted the swarm to the presence of the leafcutters.
Yeah. Oh, this is like... you know... 18th century economics. It's like, your country spends 80% of its budget on military. This is what happens right here. But military also makes money because you eat leaves with them, so... Profit, I guess? Yeah, we've been interrupting their harvest a lot here.
An army ant scouting party has spotted the leafcutters. They must not be allowed to report back to the swarm.
Our workers have done this, which is nice. Would be nice to upgrade some of them even more. Well, it's just not gonna happen. Oh,
The army ants are finding the ant
This
colony difficult
thing.
to deal with. Less troublesome prey can be found elsewhere.
we drove them back. From this area at least. Kill the rest of them. This thing. I want this. Are there any answered wings in this game? No. Even though, like, from gameplay perspective, I guess it would be kind of cool. But, like, you know why ants have wings, right? Like, which kind of ants have wings? You know it. You go to university, you need to know this. Of course you know this. Everyone knows this, right? If not, I can tell you, but I would be shocked if you didn't. We did bring them down a peg, that's for sure.
The battle has begun.
Okay, let's get some more workers. I know that in my forest there were ants with wings when I was young. Okay. So every ant colony, apart from maybe a couple of select ones, can produce winged ants. And the winged ants only appear at a certain period, which is their breeding season. They attacked me because you were poking sticks into the anthill. Right. Yeah, and kid things, right? Kids too. But winged ants shouldn't attack you. They are royals. They are the breeding ants. Wings form on their royal brood. They cultivate them to then release them in their mating season, and then they mate, and then the males die, and the queens will bite off their wings, and then they will become just like a, you know, like the as big as the winged ant, just without the wings, and then they form a new colony. That's how they work. Yeah, so it's royals. And I don't think they even bite. I never got bitten by one, and I, as a kid, was heavily into ants. I got bitten by a bunch of ants. All the time. No, like, depending on size of that colony, it could be a lot. They have, like, when the mating happens, it's like a swarm that, like, flies out. They produce some, because, like, a lot of the queens die from just, you know, predators. Because the queen doesn't get protection. She just wanders off on its own without the wings and just tries to get a new colony going. But, well, since there are a lot of things that could eat something like that, like a bird, you know, or whatever else, the colony or ants in general wouldn't be able to reproduce if it was just like one or a couple. They need to do it with sheer numbers. And so only a couple survive, but in general when the mating happens, they produce a lot of that brood. Because they need to ensure that some of them make it, right? And so that's how they work. If you are into, like, ants are super interesting. I would recommend, if you want something to watch as like a background noise,
to the death.
Watch some documentaries or something about ants. Even like, you know, David Attenborough, whatever. Really good. Also disturbing because ants are like freaking aliens. But you know, knowing about these sorts of things, I feel like it's good.
The ants are extending their foraging
and
activities.
interesting.
Space is running out.
But I could also be weird. So, termite nests are disturbing. They are, but they don't eat meat. They are huge, yeah. Termites are disgusting. You know why? Termites are not ants. They are not the same genus. You know what is the closest thing, evolutionary speaking, to the termites? And don't Google it, just try to guess. It's of course another arthropod, and it's something that we know. It's spiders? No, cockroaches. Which is highly disturbing. Also, cockroaches feed their young something like milk, which is very, yeah, it's very strange for an arthropod, because they just don't do that thing, and cockroaches do. They also birth them in a cocoon, so it's disgusting. Cockroaches are disgusting, and termites are cockroaches essentially. Like they are not cockroaches. They are the closest evolutionary, you know, like species to them. So they are not ants, but EU social insects is what they are, and they. A lot of people think that they are ants, but they're actually not. And it's very apparent when you look at them. Also, their queen is fucking disgusting. The termite queen?
The leafcutters have been spotted.
Google that thing.
Of army and scouts.
Right now.
If any escape, they will call for reinforcements.
No wonder my favorite animal is the anteater. Such a beautiful animal. I don't know. It's like, you know, the thing which you talked about, the William Dampier, the pirate.
Allowed an enemy scout to escape.
He said
a battalion of soldiers is inbound.
That he liked the coconut-fed pork the most he ever ate. And, well, that's great, but, like, what if the anteater eats ants and then you eat the anteater? How would they taste like? I would not want that. But, like, formic acid, ants are sour. At least those who produce the acid are, which most of normal ants do that. I wonder my so cute with a long mouth and tongue. Yeah, I know what it is. I know what an anteater is, it's just that... I don't know, man. Is it good? It looks super weird, it's like a sloth. Yeah. It's a bear, I know. But sloth is also a bear, isn't it? I don't know what sloth is. It looks weird, I don't know. Also sloth, there are some things about sloths which are kind of ridiculous. Like from, you know, again, speaking of nature and evolution, things like that, like, as an animal, sloth is the closest animal that we have on Earth that is closest to, like, fuck it, I don't want to be an animal, I want to be a plant. Because what he does is, he only eats leaves, right? And then he relies on expending as minimal energy as possible to survive. But problem is he needs to eat so many leaves to keep him alive that it takes, even for us humans, if you eat something, your body needs to spend energy to digest food, and then you get energy from the food. And with him, what he does is nothing. No, that's not correct. It's just like, it might appear that way, but there are some things about sloths that are insane. So, as I said, so the body needs to, even the human body, you eat something and it's a drain on you until you digest it. And then, and only then, in your guts, you get in your stomach, you get the nutrition, right? And that's what gives you energy back. But you need to make an investment of energy into digesting. That's why people who've been starving, for example, if you feed them a lot of food, you could kill them with that. It's refeeding syndrome, it's what it's called. Okay? And so you need to feed them small amounts of food instead to solve that issue if someone was starving. You cannot just feed them a big meal, they would die from it. So with the sloth, it's kind of similar to that because he needs to eat insane amount of leaves to get energy to actually keep him going. Even when he does nothing, it still requires a lot to keep him going, right? And so he needs to eat kilograms of leaves, and that's a problem because, like, from bulk food like this, you just don't get much nutrition for how much energy his body needs to spend to digest it. And so there are sloths who just kind of drop dead from a tree because their body, he just stuffed himself with leaves, and then he dies because the body doesn't have, he runs out of energy to digest it, and he dies and falls down. I know it's kind of bad to laugh about something like that, but I laugh about it because this is Darwinian as fuck. Like, what is this? Why did the nature say yes, this, please make it happen? Like, how did this thing evolve? Well, yeah. And that's not the end of it. Like, when the sloth is the most vulnerable, there are some animals who hunt sloths, and how that works is the sloth is in the trees, right? So it's kind of hard to get to, but the sloth needs to calm down to have a dump every, I think, once a week or something, and he's very vulnerable when he does that, and he's very aware of it, and so that's when he gets got. Snakes? I don't know. Animals that eat sloths. I don't know what kind of animals. I just know that that's when most sloths get got. It's when they go to the toilet once a week. So they have an average metabolism of an average college student. Just eat hot pockets and leaves, and go have a dump once a week, and that's pretty much it. It's just getting constant, perpetual existence of what is my purpose. No, sloth is, I don't know. Why does it exist? Why did nature say, yes, please, print?
The battle has begun.
No idea. I guess snakes could hunt sloths. I really don't know though. Jaguars and eagles are eating sloths. I just read it in the internet, which is always correct, right? I mean, yeah, I could totally see that happen. Seems about right. I would not want to eat a sloth. I'm sure there is someone somewhere who ate a sloth because they were starving going through the jungle. That doesn't sound very good. These people ate worse things than sloths, but still, like, out of all things, this would not be something I would choose. But again, if you were starving...
As daylight fades, the army ferries the last of the day's spoils back to the bivouac for the evening feast. They will return at first light.
Well, it tastes delicious. So, what are we in need of? Probably garbage disposal, actually. There you go. Should solve it. For a while, at least. Oh, that's a lot of garbage. Hopefully we can overcome that. Did we improve any of our ants? Yeah, a little bit. Should do it more.
The colony is starving. There's not enough food to feed the new brood.
Nature is really defending itself. It's probably because it's nighttime as well. So much garbage. Oh yeah, and the big thing hasn't come out yet. The harpy eagle has claws as big as grizzly claws. Sloths stand no chance. Oh, yeah, that's like... Absolutely. It's with the sloth, it's just kind of, you know, do you want to be preying on the sloth? Means, can you get into the trees? And are you willing to eat it? Sloth conservation, okay, what is this? Predator harpy eagle. Is it the eagle carrying a sloth? Adopt me. Adopt a sloth. No, your sloth predator is the great harpy eagle. The great harpy eagle looks really disturbing. Yeah, its face is kind of like a harpy. I could get why they named it. It looks almost like an owl, actually. Like, I would see this and say, oh, what a freaking huge owl, and it's flying during daytime. Oh, it's because it's a freaking eagle. Oh yeah, I can see the claws. That's huge. The whole paw is, or the whole claw is huge. It's insane. Oh yeah, that's when I scroll down, there is a picture, like they have some sort of like exhibit where they show the eagle landing on the sloth, and the sloth is just kind of, you know. But yeah, again, with the sloth, it's not like it can defend itself. It has claws, by the way. Sloth has claws, but it doesn't use them for defense. It's for hanging from trees next to the human hand. I saw that, yeah. By the way, during prehistory, there was a mammal, sloth, which was a huge mega sloth. Like, you know, if you played RimWorld, there's mega sloth. That thing was real, like, sort of like that. It existed. And I think that thing even ate meat? I don't know. Maybe you can find out. I don't really know, but well, I'm pretty certain someone somewhere got by that thing. So it was a different kind of sloth, you know. There's so many freaking things everywhere. You need to start getting more leaves. So go for this. This is too infested. I don't think this is even worth it. Oh, no, that's 600. It is worth it. Let's go for there. Whip spiders. I don't really want to fight that. Then again, we are already kind of going that way. Oh, you'll lose a couple. That's fine. Megatherium might be what you mean. Yeah.
The attention of a whip spider. The ants must defend themselves.
I have very shallow knowledge of that thing. But it did exist, right? Could caveman have had fought it? Did it exist when humanity was hunting mammoths? Probably, right? Like, you know, before the Ice Age or something. So I imagine this probably what killed it. Or we ate all of them. Need to be ready for the ants, for the army ants. But yeah, this thing. Let's see. It's South American, right? Does it still exist? Is it a carnivorous sloth? Was I right? Like, I don't know. My knowledge of this thing is super tiny. Usually I know what I'm talking about. But this thing, no. Like, suffice to say, I've heard various things and I'm not even sure if half of them are right. And that's okay, you know. Not knowing everything in the universe, even though it would be great to be able to. An extinct genus of ground sloth endemic to South America that lived from the early Placena, Wikipedia, right? My trusted source. Yeah, I mean, like, a lot of the times it's right, okay? Wiki can be right a lot of the times. But when it's wrong, it's like super wrong. Oh no. This thing. There are just so many things everywhere. Oh, I hope it's not gonna murder my entire workforce. More stuff, of course. That's what I needed right now. Carry the leaves quickly. Get better at life. And did it eat meat? I mean, it's a sloth. It's a ground sloth, but I think it's carnivorous. But I could be wrong. What is this? Oh, it's scouts, probably. Oh hell, anteaters are in the same family? Yeah.
An army ant scouting party has
as well as armadillos.
They must not be allowed to report back to the swarm.
The more you know. You know, just imagine what kind of information got deleted from your brain now to conserve this information instead.
The swarm raiders have been pushed back. The leafcutters must
I'm sure it's something vital.
Keep them at bay.
Like at one point, I knew how to drive a car. Now I know what armadillo genus is. sort of deal. Now, can we kill him? I would just end it right here. We could kill this thing next night, but we could also just not do that. That would be fine with me. Not sure if we can get them. He's still getting some leaves, a little bit. We won't get much more here. Now we are in their trail. Are they enraged? Yeah. Yeah, we disrupted them heavily here. They are getting angry. See how quickly ours are dying. It's definitely a problem.
The Leafcutters have been spotted by a troop of army ant scouts. If any escape, they will call for reinforcements.
I think we just win. Before the big bad can even come out. Yep.
Against impossible odds, the soldiers of the Atta stronghold met the tyrannical intruders with ferocious defiance time and time again. Unable to break their lines and after tremendous losses, the army ant swarm has finally elected to move on. For the Leafcutters, the ultimate trial is over.
Food. Okay, so that's all the missions we have so far. Next we would have to fight the challenge, and I don't think we can do that with this food.
Time already?
Yes.
We need to unlock the thing. So we'd have to grind another mission out, and I really don't want to do that today. So I'll be calling it here. But we've played a lot today. I do enjoy this game, but I can understand why some people might not. So let me know, I guess, what you might think about this. It's not that much longer if you were to complete the thing. It's experiment, rehouse the colony, then 2 more missions, and then final experiment. So 2 big ones and 2 normal missions. But possibly some grind, like maybe replay a mission or 2 between this and this. Yeah, so let's take a look who is out there. We could do a raid. Barb is streaming Final Fantasy. I guess we can raid her. Sure. So, thank you for watching. See you around. Bye.